Well. So it appears you weren't content with hitting it from the front, but you know what? No worries, because I got you with the alternate style. We gonna hit it from the back. The back lever. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so at this point, you're a little bit deeper into calisthenics, and you probably already got the front lever down. But you, no. You want more, you greedy son of a gun? The sheer power. So today, I'm gonna teach you how to hit the back lever. So if you watched my last video, I walked you through the steps on how to achieve the front lever. A lot of the core progressions will probably stay about the same, and some. But newer progressions, because unlike the front lever where it's a bit more back and bicep focused, the back lever will be a more chest and triceps focused exercise. The back lever is performed by us having to like tuck our legs in between our arms. And once our chest is completely parallel to the ground, follow that by fully erecting yourself. Your body, I mean, not your... Unless you want to try that variant. So something that would have helped you in the last video are probably some basic stretches to help you start off this exercise with, so that you don't fucking die from your central nervous system getting overloaded with a random burst of gymnastics moves out of nowhere. Quick biology lesson that I'll follow up on in a future video, but TLDR, your central nervous system, or what I'll just call your CNS for short, is pretty much like the neurological signals your brain sends to your muscles to be able to output a certain amount of force needed to accomplish a certain task, which is why we warm up. Trust me, it'll save you a lot of hospital trips and shit. Take it from me. So for the first stretch, simulate like you're holding hands with a girl behind your back and drive your palms upwards. This just preps your body for the range of motion you're gonna go through for the back lever. Also, maybe try grabbing a stick and working on your range of motion by kind of like pushing it behind your back. It helps to warm up your shoulder joints. I also added this portion in just to show you guys that I am able to do something like that. Weird flex, but anyway. Next, some push-ups. You can never go wrong with some push-ups. Hell, maybe even do a few clap push-ups just to prove to yourself that you're him, and you could probably beat her new man's ass any day of the week.
Now look at me. I hope her lame-ass new boyfriend could do something like this. I don't think it could.
Like, he stands no chance against you. Also, while going through the mental conflict of trying to convince yourself that she didn't just leave you because she was tripping, and 100% didn't leave you because you were out of line and treated her like shit. But she ain't coming back, King. Trust me, I've tried, bro. Like, she's not coming back, bro. No matter how much you bench press, no matter how many push-ups you can do, no matter how heavy you can lift, you'll never be good enough for her. She's not coming back, bro. She's laying in bed happy with him. It should have been me. Not him. But this will train your chest and triceps to essentially do deficit pushing motions. Hell, let's just get that back a little bit loose from the pounding that we about to do to it. Do the downwards dog and the cobra stretch, and make sure that back is extra loose and prime for what we about to do. Maybe a few leg raises as we described last time. Now, we can start the progressions. Now with the back lever, your spinal erectors will be your best friend, as this will help you simulate that Superman-like form. So first, we'll start with the exercise is actually called Superman's.
Come on.
So get yourself as erected and stretched out as you possibly can. And hold this form for about a solid good 30 seconds to a minute. You gotta be quivering. Now our favorite exercise from the last video, dragon flags.
Okay, y'all remember the meat incident? Oh, that's my meat. With the dragon flag, so we gonna try not to make that same mistake again, alright?
So remember, we want to get as parallel to the ground as we possibly can. So as mentioned before, if holding it parallel is too difficult, start out with your toes pointed more towards the ceiling and then gradually lower yourself until you are a bit more parallel to the ground. You know you have a decent core if you could hold this for about 15 to 30 seconds. 30 being a little bit more extreme. Now, if you don't have access to a bench or something like that, no worries at all. Because as long as you have something low enough to the ground where you could hook your hands under, like a couch for instance, that'll work wonders. Now, personally, I would say learning these two particular core exercises would be extra beneficial for learning a calisthenic move such as the back lever, because it helps to train your back stay straight during most of these exercises. Because unlike the front lever where you're using more of the frontal plane of your body and going against gravity by engaging your abs to stay upwards, you use more of your back and spinal erectors to resist gravity as well as staying straight. But in the event that you're probably lacking in some core strength, just add in some L-sits and leg raises. Okay, now that we've gotten your core out of the way, let's train them chest and triceps to handle some of that load. Do some more push-ups. Let me see you try to run back 20 to 30 to these MFs with some decent form. And if you can't do 20 to 30, then with decent form, do more push-ups. You need job experience to get experience on the job. Make it make sense. Try also doing the knuckle push-up variant for a couple reasons. By doing knuckle push-ups, not only do you increase your range of motion when you go down, but you also help to strengthen those wrists and forearms, which forearm strength will be extremely important for trying to do a front lever or a back lever. Pretty much a lot of calisthenic exercises when you think about it. Next, dips are an excellent exercise for both your chest and your triceps. And especially great for the back lever, considering both of these exercises are done by having your arms be behind your body. So start out with dips and try to do a few sets of about 15 to 20 of these with decent form, and try to hold at the bottom. This is because once you're at the bottom, you're officially in a deficit pushing position, and that'll help for you to maintain the integrity of your strength with your arms being behind your body. To add a little bit of a challenge, maybe try to strap on some weight.
Nothing's better than doing dips with weight strapped to your ball. Man, bro.
I might get on my knees. Put in shot.
Oh,
Put in
okay,
shot,
okay.
put in
I'm
shot.
about to say, bro, like.
Again, if you don't have access to dip bars at home, no worries. Just go ravage a couple chairs from your mom's kitchen and then use those. She won't even mind, and they actually work wonders. Oh yeah, and before this next part, please try to be able to do some pull-ups, because if you're trying to learn a back lever and you can't even do one pull-up, why are you even here? Maybe it's 3 a.m. and you're just trying to learn to become Batman or some shit, so who knows? So now that you have your chest and back mostly ready for what we about to do to it, let's go find a bar.
Okay, so first we gotta grip this really hard and then get really erect. In what way?
So grab a pull-up bar, and the grip that you use really comes down to your preference, although I will note a couple things. If you use an underhand grip, you will engage more of your biceps, which will require you to have more straight arm strength. Now, if you don't have that straight arm strength, no worries. Just go and grab some dumbbells and just keep your arms straight and drag them up to the front of your body. Or you can do these laying down somewhere and then drag your arms into the front of you. But for an overhand grip, you probably will be engaging more of your triceps in order to keep your arms straight. So it really comes down to you. I'm gonna just tell you, I did underhand, my biceps destroyed the next day. First and foremost, be able to do this exercise called skin the cat, where you tuck your legs to go in between your arms spinning backwards and you stay kind of dipped at the bottom. And try to do this a few times, not only to unlock more mobility, but also to kind of teach yourself the motion you will go through throughout this exercise. So once you've managed to absolutely destroy that cat, get back into the final motion of the previous exercise, and I'll put that back to the test, keeping your chest parallel to the ground while also using your arms to push down towards your back. And then once you've gained that core stability, use your spinal erectors to do the Supermans that we were talking about earlier, and try to stay erect at the top. So if you followed all the instructions to the best of your ability, congratulations, you hit it from the back. You unlocked the back lever. Now, that wasn't so hard now, was it? We took what we did from the front, switched up a couple things, and now we did it from the back. Hey, yo, bro, who wrote this script? There's like too many sex jokes for no reason. Anyway, go chase your goals. This was Jeff's Method.